Welcome back to the channel, guys. I have a big boy for you today. This is a 2005 Dodge Ram SRT-10, aka the Viper truck. That's right, Viper V10 engine, 6-speed manual trans, 500 horsepower. These things handle like a freight train on rails. This was owned in a private collection. It has just 15,500 miles on it, and it is in showroom condition. Now, arguably, my favorite color on any vehicle has to be black. I love a nice black vehicle, whether it's a car or a Ram truck like this one. So this is finished in the black clear coat, they call it. And like I said, this was collector owned, or is, and it's hard to keep them in this kind of shape, so you know it's been very well kept. I did walk around this a few times before we started this video just to see if I could find any minor flaws, and I really couldn't find too much to pick apart. There's a couple teeny tiny stone chips right here on the upper level of the bed area, but other than that, guys, this thing is immaculate. It definitely looks just as good in person as it does on the camera. I can assure you. The front and rear fascias on these were exclusive to the SRT-10s. These things kind of styled more and more with age, so you don't see them too often driving down the road. If you do, it's going to be a base model. You can definitely pick these apart from the regular models or versions of these Ram trucks. The Viper trucks were finished with that Viper-inspired 22-inch wheel. These are wrapped in a Pirelli Scorpion Zero tire. And guys, these tires are really nice, so you know this truck hasn't been abused. Again, rear-wheel drive, so you could definitely do burnouts, but the tires are in great shape. Even the lower rockers, all the moldings on here, they're not all pitted up with stone chips, so not a lot of rocks were getting kicked up on it. I believe it does have some lower PPF on the front bumper here section area. Even the headlights have protective lensing over them. I mean, look at this thing. It is gorgeous. Love the front ends on them. They're mean, they're aggressive. The headlights are crystal clear, even the fog lights. The chrome in the upper grille shines beautifully. And then, of course, that Ram emblem right in the center. They do put a functional hood scoop on here, which helps with the cold air intake. It has that V10 in there, guys, so it needs to suck in all the air it can. The tonneau cover's in really nice shape. It is fiberglass, so you can kind of see the finish from underneath it. That's just how they are. But it does have the correct Viper SRT-10 spoiler that was added on it. There also is a lock right underneath there, so you can lock the tonneau bed cover and store a bunch of stuff in there. There is a carpeted bed with a nice rubber mat in there, but we'll show you that a little later on. The tail lights and actually the third brake light have been covered in a tint. It is a wrap, so you can take that off. It's a very light tint on there, just a vinyl tint that you can peel right off. But other than that, this thing is gorgeous. Underneath the car, or underneath the truck, again, very nicely kept. Underneath, it's kind of a fair weather driver. It's still very, very clean, but it's not brand new looking. Take a look at the undercarriage pictures. There's nothing wrong with it, but this does have a MagnaFlow dual catback exhaust on it, so obviously being that V10, you want to hear the rumble in it, so that has been added. Just makes this thing sound extra aggressive. Now, guys, we do hand pick these cars, myself and Jay, so we do our due diligence. We try very hard to bring you guys the best of the best, and I think you can agree with me. We'll check all the boxes for that. Let's take a look inside. Now, unlike your normal Vipers that don't have a lot of space in them, these Viper trucks have all the space you could possibly want. Even with being a single cab, this is very comfortable and roomy. If you're a bigger guy, you do not have to worry. You're absolutely going to fit in this thing. They have the bench seating in the center, the third console. It does have the foldable armrest with the Infinity subwoofer tucked right here in the back. The audio in these things are impeccable. They definitely bump. They sound great. It has a 6-disc CD changer, AM/FM radio. You have all the storage space you could possibly want. There's probably 5 or 6, 7 cup holders in this thing, so you can have all your drinks. We have the original owner's manual as well. The climate control, it's pretty simple in here, guys, but it's still effective. Everything's immaculate, looks and smells like new in here. The seats are beautiful. The carpet looks brand spanking new. We have these awesome Viper SRT-10 emblemed floor mats in here as well. Probably my favorite feature is the 4-speed Hurst style shifter. This is a 6-speed though, but this is true to like how the 4 speeds used to be back in the day in old Mopars. I love that shifter. And then another cool feature is with the key. So you turn the key not all the way to start this car. It actually has the red engine start button on the side there. So that's how you turn these things on. And you also get an oil temp gauge over on the driver pillar section as well. And then don't forget, you have a rear sliding window. So fresh breeze while you're doing burnouts. Doesn't get much better than that. Moving on to the back of the truck and the truck bed. Like I was saying earlier, this does have the full bed rug in it, including the bottom of the tonneau cover. And there's a nice heavy-duty rubber mat as well, so if you have to slide stuff in here, you're not going to tear up the carpet. But again, this thing is immaculate, in just as great of shape as the rest of the truck. These rear shocks aren't holding up, so they will have to be replaced. No worries, guys, easy fix, not a big deal. We will take care of that. And then you have your foldable tailgate as well. Everything's working. Now, under the hood is arguably the best part of this truck. We are looking at that Viper V10 engine, guys. 500 horsepower, 525 pound-feet of torque from the factory. It's mated to that T56 Tremec 6-speed transmission. Like I said earlier, this thing handles like a freight train on rails. These are no joke, and they handle very nicely. This does have a nice upgraded Mopar cold air intake that was added, so you're really going to get the best airflow through this thing and make some power. Showroom condition. This is immaculate. You can take this ready to go to a car show. You don't have to do anything. Pop the hood, win an award, brag about it, show it off to your friends. It's ready to go. Alright guys, we're going to take this thing for a quick lap around the block, just to kind of give you an idea that it drives nicely, shifts through the gears. This thing is a blast to drive, let me tell you. Whoever scoops this up is really going to enjoy it. Whether you throw it in your collection or you buy it to drive it, it'll be a jack of all trades. That MagnaFlow exhaust sounds so nice on this car. Drives real smooth, glides over the bumps, there's no shakes or anything like that in it. The tires are not making a ton of noise at all, so they're nice and soft still. Radio works. All the AC works as well on this thing, so all the HVAC. Make sure it blows cold for you. Now guys, it's super easy to purchase from us. We can help set up financing, low monthly payments, no prepaid penalties. It's simple interest loans. Give us a call. We'll get you set up with financing, or you can do it through our website via volocars.com. If you click the Buy It Now button, it'll secure a deposit on the car just to ensure that while you go through that process, it's on hold for you. We can also get these shipped right to your driveway. It's door-to-door services. We work with a very reputable company that gets these shipped right away, so you're not waiting around for a month for these modern trucks or vehicles at all. So it's super simple. You can buy with confidence. We also do double inspections on all of our vehicles. So before they get marketed, they go through a road test through our service shop. And upon purchasing, before delivery, we do a final inspection as well. So not everyone does that. Now, if you are new to watching our channel, you got to make sure you subscribe, because we get some killer inventory almost every week. We are bringing cars in and out of this place like crazy. Again, the best of the best. So if you want to be the first to see it, you got to subscribe. If you click the bell icon, it'll notify you every time a new video gets posted, because you don't want to sleep on this stuff. They go quick. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you stick around for the next one. Thanks for checking out the Viper truck.